Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Diana, your Bricks Kids story presenter, and I'm going to take you on today's Bible adventure. Well, it's Mother's Day again. Time to run to the card shop, pick up some flowers at the florist, make a reservation at her favourite restaurant, and shower her with gifts. Mum deserves a day like this. Mum spends all year working hard to keep the house in order, get you to where you need to go, and make sure you have all the necessities of life. From school clothes to the fruit chute in your lunch bag. Let's be honest though. There are many days when all of us just rather not to have to celebrate Mum. Mum does things that annoy us. She makes us clean our rooms, take a bath. She expects us to put our toys away when we've finished playing with them. And she asks you what vegetables you want for dinner as a rhetorical question, as you never really ever get to say. It seems like the older we get, the worse she becomes. Mums add more chores to our list every single year. What started off as just making our beds and cleaning our rooms soon extends to vacuuming, washing dishes, folding laundry, sweeping the floors and tidying the back garden. And mums are super picky about how the job gets done too. Your room could be spotless, not a thing out of place. And what does she do? She looks under the bed and actually expects us to tidy up that mess too. So when you think about it that way, celebrating Mum is almost like celebrating your boss. You have to go out and buy gifts and cards for someone who 365 days of the year is always on your case to hang up your coat, do your homework, stop biting on your nails, and stop wasting time on your PlayStation. But obviously, that's the wrong attitude to have. As a matter of fact, cleaning, all those responsibilities, all those restrictions, all those vegetables that Mum pushes on us, they all have a purpose. Every one of them shows us how much Mum loves us. A mother's love is unconditional and never-ending. Your mother carried you in her tummy and bonded with you before you were even born. I know mums worry, they discipline, and yes, they can nag. But it's all done for one reason. It's because they love you. We will hear from one of the most famous mothers. Hello there, friends. My name is Mary. You all know me as Jesus' mum. You would have thought that my time as a mother was easy. But Jesus, just like all of you at one time or another, got into trouble for wandering off. So, let me tell you the full story. Every year, Daddy Joseph, Jesus, and I, along with family and friends, would go to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. When Jesus was 12 years old, we went to the feast, as we always did. When the feast days were over, we went home. On our journey home, I realised Jesus wasn't with us. We had travelled for a whole day and hadn't realised that Jesus wasn't with us in the group. We frantically searched for him among our family and friends, but we just couldn't find him. So we hurried back to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 long, tiring days, we finally found him. I was so relieved. Those must have been the longest 3 days of my entire life. You would never have guessed where he was. Jesus was sitting in the temple with the religious leaders, listening to them and asking them questions. When Joseph and I found him, we said to Jesus, "Why did you do this to us? We were very worried about you. We have been looking for you all over the place." And you know what he said? He said, "Why was I looking for him?" Would you believe it? Could you imagine asking your mum why she was looking for you? He then went on to say we should have known where he was and that he was in his father's house doing his father's work. At the time, Joseph and I just couldn't understand the meaning of what he said. I still wonder about all the things that had happened. As Jesus continued to grow and learn more and more, people liked him, and most importantly, he pleased God. Jesus was the kind of child who always did the right thing. He honoured and respected his parents, and he showed his love for them by doing what he was asked to do. God wants us to honour our mums and dads in the same way. By listening, learning, and following directions, not only will we honour them with our obedience, we will grow into the kind of people God wants us to be, the kind of people He expects our parents to raise us to be. This has been me, Diana, your Bricks Kids story presenter. Until next time,